Cool.
Cool. Good morning, Oliver. How are you?
Morning, Emma. How are you?
I'm very good. So, Emma Good 24 Fingers. I'm here today with Oliver Berquez of 4D Fit, and I'm going to be asking him 24 questions, which is a bit of a difference because normally he's the one answering the questions. So, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm like excited and nervous at the same time. Yeah, for the questions to come.
Bit of apprehension. I'll start off easy. What's your favourite word?
Favourite word just probably be something like quality or something. Yeah, like internal from the job. Like, quality work, well done. Yeah. You know, that type of thing.
Quality. So, what gets you up in the morning?
Yeah, just like zest for life. I love my work, my family, so I'm passionate about what I do. So yeah, never a chore.
Very good. What do you truly honestly think of social media? We had this discussion before.
Yeah, we did actually. I think it's brilliant. I really do. I think it's great for brand awareness and for a platform for businesses. I possibly wouldn't use it as much if I weren't involved in businesses. Yeah. Wouldn't personally need to. I probably talk about my personal life minimally on socials. It's just my choice, each to their own. Yeah. So I think it's brilliant. I think it's hugely valuable and it's the way of the world.
So big business owners need to have a level that they're comfortable with in terms of what they do and don't share.
100%, yeah. For me, look, if people want to share their life story, that's fine with them. I'll never judge anyone for what they want to do. But just from my perspective, I use it for what it's for.
Business.
Yeah.
So, Kindles or books?
Books, definitely.
Books, yeah. I don't. Yeah. I think 99% of people say books.
Do they? Well, for me, I love. I read every day. So I read a chapter this year. I've read a chapter every day, and we're now 350 days into the year. So I've read a chapter a day all year. I like the fist pump.
Yeah. Fist pump. Or
so high fives. Yeah. So yeah, so I love reading definitely. Yeah, books.
Cool. So what do you think is the biggest challenge in your industry right now? So fitness.
Quick fad quick fixes, and so this is, I think, this is the downside of social media, where people are missold. You can get quick fixes. You can have a couple of shakes and a few silly pills, and it's a quick. There isn't no quick route. If someone wants to get healthy over if people want to get results or get healthy, it can only be done over a long period of time if you're going to sustain it.
Just like business.
Hard work, consistency, and realistic as well. Anything too extreme never works. So that's the things you're fighting with.
And I would say on social as well, it's pretty similar. There's a lot of over-promising in the industry. So a lot of people, if you just do this, you'll get 10,000 followers tomorrow. It doesn't work. It's about consistent effort. So I 100% agree.
Yeah, definitely. And I think the other thing is as well, and like each to their own, someone to get qualified in the industry, it's brilliant. I think it's fantastic. You need good coaches in the industry, but you can in 4 hours do an online course and you're a personal trainer. Yeah. So I think that the route into the industry is quite easy, which I've got no issues with. I just think then you've got everyone's a personal trainer within 4 hours.
You're experts. So, what did you want to be when you were growing up? I think
footballer. Just literally from the age of 3, football. Yeah, I checked to my wife yesterday. My little boy likes football. He's only 4. Brilliant. He loves playing, loves kicking a ball. No, I checked to my mum. Mum said, I really like kicking a ball. I said, yeah. She said you were a year younger when you liked it from 3.
Brilliant.
So you always want to be a footballer.
Okay, so what led you to your current career?
All I know is football and fitness. So what
was the route from footballer to fitness?
Yeah, it was. I think because I never played at the top level, I always knew I was going to need to do jobs after what I did. I was grateful, even the level I played at, to do something I love as a career, paid for 19 years. I was really blessed for. But
God, this is high five moment. Oh, good Lord, this morning, isn't it?
Okay, But so for me, I had a soccer school for 16 years. I sold that in 2016, so that's from 20. I was doing stuff, and then I just love fitness. It was a passion, and then I really like business and stuff. So a few years ago, whilst I'm still playing, started to crack on with so it's a natural progression.
Brilliant. So your favourite word was quality. Can you use it in a sentence?
Now you're starting to challenge me in the questions. I haven't actually looked at them yet. So. I could be expressive. That's quality. That is absolute quality. Or quality work, guys. Well done in the gym. If I'm being a little bit motivational.
Now, can you make it rhyme? So you've got to make quality rhyme. So
This is why I should be a bit more prepared. This could take a while. Sorry about this, Emma.
No. Spontaneity is good. I'm trying to think as well.
Emma's good totty. Her interviewing's quality to tea.
Thank you very much. So, what advice would you give to your younger self, which is something you asked me?
Yeah, I think it's a good one. I would just to seek advice, get coaches around you, get people around you. You don't know best. Get out your own way a little bit, and I would have got advice from people where I want to get to early and quicker. Coaches, mentors would have done it because I think it would have. You know, I'm fortunate I've got some really good people around me, but I've made a shed load of mistakes to get there, as we all have, and I think I'd probably, look, I'm still trying to progress and drive on with my business. I'm nowhere near where I want to get to, but I'd be up where I'm pointing at now, I'd probably been a little bit quicker had I done so.
Yes, I 100% agree to that. So, what's the best thing anyone's ever done for you?
Well, it's not, I suppose it's funny because I think that my wife giving me 2 beautiful children is probably the best thing that's ever been done for me.
Definitely.
My pride and joy, she's, amazing effort you ladies go through for that.
Yes. Tell us, what's been your career defining moment so far? You might not have had it yet.
I don't think I've had it. We said this actually, and I think it was really interesting. We said it when we, on my podcast, when we interviewed you. You said about celebrating small wins, and I need to do that more. Because when I achieve things, the problem I do is I don't. I suppose when I play football, I could be complacent, and I used to dwell, so not to get too carried away those wins. So now what I do is I'd achieve a goal, it's on to the next goal. Like the gym's a year and a half old, a year 4 months old. I didn't even celebrate. I opened the gym, 2 years of planning, opened a gym, and we're in the position we're in. So I think
because the days roll in and the weeks roll by.
And it's more I want to achieve. That's I think the big thing is, so that's something certainly is important.
So if you won a big award of some kind, who would you thank?
I would just thank, just parents, wife, for their support and stuff, kids, just because they inspire me every day, and anyone who's around me working with me, and everyone plays an input, and I have great members here, great clients, they're all part of team effort.
Love that. So, can you give us a time saver of the day?
Time saver? Productivity, what I would do is I try and hack time.
Right.
So I've got a few of these. I've got a few time hacks I'll do, but I'll give you the best one. Is I'll spend, I journal every day, I'll spend anything from 10 to 30 minutes at the end of a day with all my thoughts, lessons learned, what I've made mistakes on, how to get better. I'll write out the next day, I'll write out the tasks I've got to do, the time against those tasks, and people think that's 40 minutes doing that. But then the next day, look, and I'm no master at this because my day will always go away from me and things like that, but I'm so much more productive than on the time in the day.
And you're starting your day right, aren't you?
So a little bit of investment in the time the day before to get it right, the impact on the day.
So get journaling, people.
And if you're training, I love this little hack, if you're training, depends what interests you, I will listen to a podcast around business or learning or fitness, so when I train I can absorb information well, because the endorphin release, when you feel good in a workout, it's amazing how receptive you are to taking on information. So workout and podcast, listen or learning.
Very good. So where do you see your industry in 24 months?
Good question.
Thanks.
Good question. Yeah. No, you've got some really good questions. It's really hard to say because of the trends. Suddenly you can get fit on a trampoline, bounce fit, and
Talking about that last night.
you can get fit through shakes. Apparently, you don't have to eat any good food now. You can do a few shakes. Apparently, you get really super healthy that way. But I'm not sure. But I don't know where it's going to go. Always new things are coming out. I think that
if someone goes to an expert like you, you'd be able to go, actually, the benefits of this particular thing is X, pros and cons. You'd be able to advise someone rather than someone doing a Google and getting misinformed.
Yeah, so rather than not sure where it's going to go, if I can add this, and we spoke about Rupert's one of my clients' testimonies, like, I know whether there's quick, silly shakes, fads or whatever is out there, whatever the science is, you need to move daily, regularly, consistently. You need to eat well the majority of the time. But whatever you do, you've got to be able to do it in a year's time. It's got to be sustainable to you. So whatever you do, unless it's sustainable and you're doing it in 12 months' time, it's totally irrelevant.
Very good. Good advice.
So
can I add sleep to that list as well?
sleep, huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
So where were you 24 months ago?
I was a lot of planning going into this.
Yeah.
That was a lot going on there. I actually wrote a blog and posted a blog actually in the next day about the small steps you need to take on a journey.
Watch out for that.
If you think of a big goal,
Break it down.
if you think of a big goal, if I think I'm going to open a gym, that's really daunting. Actually, it's loads of small tasks and have a contingency. But I suppose 2 years ago it was that. I was obviously family's always prevalent to me, young family, so always was that. I think opening the gym and just cracking on with Blitz Fitness. I've got another bit of fitness business that I was cracking on with. So yeah.
Very good. So what's an interesting fact about your company?
Interesting fact about.
It's got to be someone. It's got to be something.
Good question. No. Interesting fact about the company would be, as we're in the gym, let's think about Thank for 4D. That. Oh man, that's a really good question. Now I'm trying to.
This has got interesting. You've got 4 factors of your business.
Yeah. So we have the branding done and stuff for us. 4D, 4 dimensions. So it's like 3D, 4D. So it's like dimension. But for us, we talk about nutrition, training, service, community, results. So I think that, and then some off this, so we started with the gym. We've now got education stuff. We're now taking our programs available online for that people that can't come to the gym. And then we've got sports osteo service. So this has evolved. But I think the interesting fact about, I suppose the biggest is our approach to it. So when we work with people, we don't just tell people what to eat. We give people the support and the guide. We've got a system in place, but we work with people to come up with solutions. We help guide on their lifestyle journey. Because if you're just dictating and giving people the answers, it's not going to work. I hope that's answered. It's an interesting enough fact there.
So, 24-minute Skype chat with anyone living or dead. Who are you going to choose?
Muhammad Ali, sporting idol of mine. We chatted actually before, saying about how I think people can be flamboyant or quite out there and stuff, and is that hiding behind something? He talked the talk, walked the walk. So he was flamboyant. That was his style, but backed it up with work ethic and all of that. I'd love to talk to him about that. And maybe Roger Federer. I think anyone that can be consistent for 16 years at top level sport, it's just, I tip my hat. The motivation to get up every day, to keep practicing, to keep getting better, striving for more trophies and medals. Amazing.
So, what's one word you'd like people to describe you with?
Positive.
Yeah, I can see that. React. Would you mind taking a selfie for us? We can do that later.
Of course.
We'll get our selfie faces on.
Of course, yeah.
What's your favourite social media campaign or Twitter handle? Is there anything you've seen that's really inspired you?
That I've seen or seen.
Anything you'd recommend someone to follow?
What people you mean? Yes, yeah. People. Yeah, I think that. I mean, there's some really good people talking good stuff. You know, I like listening to podcasts a lot. You know, like not everyone's cup of tea, but Gary Vaynerchuk's really good. If you can get through some of his his messaging's great.
Yeah, it talks sense.
He talks real sense. There's a guy called Rob Moore. He does he's a property investor, but his podcasts are great. Again, just talk real sense. And what I love about his people is they've been there, seen it, done it, but they're really humble and compassionate, and they're like, and they want to, they want to help people. They're providing real value. And look, we're all into business to grow and develop business, but they're giving more than they're taking. I think it's huge.
Yeah, definitely. So, what's one quote that defines your work ethic?
just, I suppose the big one for me is, I don't know if it defines work ethic, but it could be win or learn.
Yeah, great.
Basically, you either have success or you have a failure.
Yeah, and learn from that.
But what can I learn from that? I think I said to you when we interviewed you, but what can you learn from the failure? Because you can only get better. There's always a lesson. There's always something to be taken out of it.
Very wise.
You know, so win or learn.
Win or learn. I'm going to use that. What's been the best part of your day
What, today so far?
so far?
With yourself, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone says that, but never gets bored. But thank you for your
No, it's been great. Like actually, because I've read this morning, like I do, a chapter a day, and but we've caught up for an hour, and it's what I like. I love connecting with people, so it's great fun. So anytime I can connect with someone.
Very good. So finally, anything to plug?
Yeah, I've got a couple of things. New Year, so everyone's thinking New Year goals. So
New Year.
Yeah, New Year. Yeah, so we've got our 9-week program here. Got a couple of slots left. 9-week courses. It's in the gym, and I've personally got a program as well that I do. So just work with business owners. 10-week lifestyle transformation program, an online platform just around nutrition habit coaching. So that's on the 13th of Jan. The course here starts on the 6th of Jan. So if you want to work with the team here or work with me personally. There's those two things. And the other thing, if you don't mind me mentioning, it's just I've got my own podcast, Brain Brawn and Business. You've been a guest on it. So, and that is literally, I get business owners on like yourself talking about what inspires them, their journey, what motivates them, the successes, what they've learned. So it's a really practical podcast. And I'm now doing like an advice cast on there. So it's like just no more than 10 minutes, something around lifestyle and health and fitness performance that I can offer value.
Fantastic.
So that's what I've got coming up.
Yes, I think 2020 is going to be healthy in mind and body. Thanks, Oliver.
Fingers crossed.
Thanks
Yes.
very much.
Yeah. But I think if I can add, like, just if anyone just wants to, like you've said, if anyone wants to just connect with me, just to, if I can
Go
help anyone,
connect.
please do.
Brilliant. Thanks, Oliver.
Thanks, Emma. Cheers. Got it.